Good morning. We are going to start the day with our drill sounds. We're going to do vowels, and then I will choose some consonants for us to do as well. A, apple, a. E, ed, e. I, itch, I. O, octopus, aw. U, up, Okay, let's do the consonants in this row right here. M, man, N, nut, O, octopus, ah. P, pan, p. Q, u, queen, qu. R, rat, And S, snake, s. And very quickly, let's talk about this trigraph that we worked on yesterday. This is TCH. Remember, it makes the same sound, ch. So I say it, you repeat. TCH, catch, ch. Very good. All right, everyone, so now we're looking at our letterboard again, and today we're going to build our word of the day, which is crunch. Crunch, as in, I hear a crunch when I bite my apple. So think about how we would spell that. We're hearing k at the beginning, so that's a blend. Cur is a blend. I hear that's a U. Ch. I hear an N. And which digraph says ch? CH. Crunch. Very good. Now, if we're looking at this word, we said CR is a blend. It has two separate sounds. We have a vowel, Is it a short vowel or a long vowel? It's a short vowel. It's saying Then we have ch. Okay, so this is what we call, do you remember what we call? It's one consonant with a digraph. It's two separate sounds. We call that a digraph blend. All right, so how would I mark those two things? Let's look at this real quick. Do you remember how we mark a blend? It's two separate sounds, right? So two separate marks. A U, our U here is a short U, so we're gonna add a brev up at the top. Looks like a little smiley face, just to show us that that's a short U sound. And then we have N making its own sound, and CH is making one sound. So this is our digraph blend. Now, if I was to ask you what type of syllable is this, do you remember when we have a short vowel that's closed in, hint, by a consonant, which we have two consonant sounds closing this in, and remember, that's okay. You can have two consonant sounds closing in a short vowel. That is what we call a closed syllable, and we mark that by doing a scoop under the whole word or the whole syllable and putting a C. That tells me that this is a closed syllable. When it's closed, I know that U is short, and I know it's closed in by a consonant sound. And then in this case, we have two consonant sounds. Very good. What I want you to do is we're going to add this word, crunch, our word of the day, to our student notebook. And let me show you, remind you what that is. Our student notebook is this purple notebook with the castle on it. Okay, it's purple, has the castle. You're going to flip back through the book to our words of the day section. And our word of the day section, let me just get to it. So if you look at the back, it says vocabulary, and it has these letters here. We start with A, B. Crunch starts with what? C. So we're gonna go to the very first C we can find, which is right here. And let me show you how we add that. You're gonna take your pencil or pen, whatever you're writing with, and on the top line, we're gonna add the word crunch. That's the word. And then in these two lines below it, we're gonna use it in a sentence. I'm just gonna use the same sentence that I used when I was telling you the word. So I hear a crunch when I bite the apple. If you have a different sentence that you want to use for the word crunch, that's perfectly fine. This is just a sentence that we're using the word in a sentence so that I can, it'll help me to understand what that word means. So we add the word here, which is crunch, and then we use it in a sentence. I hear a crunch when I bite the apple.